Kind of hoped he could be, but that's going to happen off the layoff. I could tell just watching him warm up how sharp and good he looked. That's the way you want to see him. But, it's a pretty good horse. He stalked all the way around there. Just like 15 and change off the layoff. It's a pretty good time. Obviously, he handled the dirt pretty well. I didn't know what to make of him drifting out like that down the lane. I'd have to go back and watch some of his other races. I don't remember seeing him do that as a 2-year-old.
He thought maybe made the lead too, could have made left his horses because he never really was one of just dominating. Although it was kind of long.
Right. So
this gives you obviously options. I mean, the way he handled the dirt has to be the most positive.
Yeah. So I couldn't really tell you what the next objective will be. This obviously gives us a lot more options with him, and with just one race, Bruce Hyde and Sheikh Mohammed, our racing manager, didn't really get ahead of themselves. It was really good to see. So we'll probably just digest all this, but there's no definitive race actually right now for him. So we'll see.
Did you think he was a little hot in the paddock a little bit?
He's a little on his toes, but he was like, we schooled him a couple of times here, and he was pretty much that way both times. That's where we had the valet make it up, everything up for me. He wasn't hot, but he was just on his toes a little bit, and it felt really good the way he warmed up on the track. He just really looked like he was striding out, and he was settled once he was out there, so felt really good about that.
How relieved and impressed, I mean, to be both. He finally get the race in the, and how impressive he was.
Yeah, no, it's just good to get him back. They don't always come back from those soft tissue problems, but so it worked out well getting him on a fast dirt track, and so no, the staff did a really good job with him because we had to back off him completely, probably for 90 days off that, and so the staff did a heck of a job getting him ready. And,
the sense of relief?
Yeah, definitely.
Knowing he was the champion.
Definitely, no. And this race obviously came up a little tougher than we thought it would. I don't know what happened with Todd's, but I know the horse that won. I know he's a good horse. And off stalking a 44 and change like that, you weren't convinced he had that kind of speed. Looking at his poly track form, he was sitting off 46, but that's on the poly out there. So didn't really know how far back. We really thought we'd be laying third behind Storm. Storm play in front of us. So. But it was a good sign to see him up, that he was handling, if nothing else, he was handling the dirt, running up like that on a really good horse's flank. So, as I said, I don't really know what's next for him.
Thank you.
Sure.